guys, welcome back to my channel. So Christmas is almost around the corner, so I thought I would tell you about 5 of my most favourite functional luxury pieces under the price tag of 500 Australian dollars. The first I'm going to talk about is probably my most favourite luxury piece ever in terms of functionality and the amount I really got to use. Now, I purchased this about 2 years ago and it has been the best purchase I have ever made. This currently retails for 310 Australian dollars. So how I use this is I just have my keys attached. This is my car key that I just leave out because it stretches out the canvas when I put this in, so I just leave it dangling and it's actually a little bit easier to pack in my handbags. So if I take this off and show you that it's actually very compact. And if you don't have the car key on there, it's really easy to just slot in 2 bags. So inside has got 6 keyring slots, and on the side here it says Louis Vuitton, and mine is made in France, and my interior is in the colour poppy. So this was a seasonal colour. They don't sell this anymore, but they do have a few options on the website. Behind the 6 key rings is a slot for where you can put your EFTPOS cards and your driver's license, and that's what I do. I just leave this by my front door, and I live in an area where I do a lot of walking, so I just grab this and I go in, and everything that I could possibly need will be all in here. So it's made my life so much easier. I don't have to worry about my keys. I don't have to worry about my wallet. I just pick this up and I've got everything I can need to get out of my apartment, come back into my apartment, buy something if I needed to. It has just made it so much easier. Another thing that I love about this is it's actually helped my other bags. Previously I used to just have my keys on a keychain, and the interior of some of my leather bags actually got scratched from my keys. So by putting my keys into here, I don't have to worry about that anymore because I don't get any more scratches because it's all in here. There's nowhere it can really scratch. So this has been great. The next item I'm going to talk about is this Fendi card holder. This currently retails for 350 Australian dollars. It's got 3 card slots on the front and the back on each side, and then a little pocket on the inside. I love card holders because I don't carry cash ever really. Sometimes I'll have a few notes and I'll just fold it up and slide it on the inside. But I do carry a lot more cards when I go to the shops or something. So I put them in here usually. This is the card holder I'm currently using, but I've just taken my cards out of it. And it just makes it easy because it's really thin and it fits in all your bags, and I don't really have coins or cash ever. So this works perfectly for me. And the reason why I went for this Fendi one, because there's lots of card holders in the same price range you can get them from Saint Laurent, Chanel, Louis Vuitton. Now, I personally like this one because there's lots of card slots, not as popular as the other card holders that I see. So it was something a little bit different, but still giving me the functionality. So I really do love this card holder, and it's worked perfectly for me. It's the right amount of card slots and the right amount of space. It is also a very soft leather, so you can stretch a little bit if you need to put a lot more cards in here. And they come in a variety of colours at Fendi too, which I like. I like my wallets in neutral colours, so I went for something neutral for my card holder as well. So really great option if you're looking for a card holder. The next item I'm going to talk about is a Louis Vuitton agenda. This is the small ring agenda, and this retails for 465 Australian dollars. So this is the most expensive item out of the 5 pieces that I'm going to talk about, but I love this for its versatility as well. So it is essentially an agenda, so you can put in inserts with the days of the week on them, or you can use it with notes. Because it's got 6 rings on there, you can really insert whatever you like. You can customize it, you can put in dashboards, dividers, whatever you feel like. So it's really got that customizing factor, which I really like. Another great thing about this is I actually use it as a passport holder as well when I'm traveling. So I just slot my passport in there, and why I like it is because this comes with a pen loop, and when I travel internationally mostly, and there's always a lot of customs forms to fill out, so it makes it really easy. Passport's right next to it, pen's right there, and I just keep this close to me, and when it's time to fill out the forms, it's really easy. At the front as well, you've got 3 card slots, so you can I put in my frequent flyer cards there and my debit card, and I just take this through the airport, which makes it really easy. I don't have to worry about a separate wallet, a separate passport holder. Everything's in one. And I know that some people even use this as a wallet, so there's a lot of options with it. And if you are like me and like to make lots of to-do lists and like to plan out your weeks, this will be a great investment. The next item is a Gucci knitted scarf. So it's got the GG logo all over it, and it's just a plain grey scarf, and this retails for 395 Australian dollars. So there's a lot of luxury scarves around, but they're quite pricey, so this is probably my favorite one for not a very high price point. So it's actually, this side is like a dark grey with the GG logo, and this side is like a lighter grey with the darker GG logo imprinted in it. So it's almost like you get two scarves in one. There's a variety of colours, and some of the colours have different variations on either side, so you can go for something with a little bit more detail. And on the edges, they've just got this frayed detail on there. I picked grey because I thought it's a pretty versatile colour. It's very cold and neutral for the cooler months. It is not a super warm scarf, so it wouldn't be great for like places that are really, really cold, maybe places that have snow, but it is great for like where it's starting to get a little bit cooler and you just need something to keep you a little bit warmer. I've had this for many years now, maybe 4 or 5 years, and it's worn really well. This was the only scarf I had for a very long time, so it was the only one I used to use, and I've found this to be one of the best quality ones that I own. It hasn't pulled or peeled anywhere on the scarf, so it is really great, and it's still in amazing condition for how much I've used it. All I would say is maybe to dry clean it to ensure that it stays in pristine condition. The final piece I'm going to talk about is probably my second most used item out of my luxury items, and it is this Louis Vuitton mini pochette. This is in demi-liaison. This currently retails for 385 Australian dollars. This, for me, has also been another really practical item. It's just a pouch with an interior, no pockets or anything, just a plain big interior, and it's just a nice little pocket. So it's got a chain here which you can use as a little wristlet. You can even remove this from the side and pop it onto here and make it a proper wristlet, or you can hook this into your bag for more security. So I have used this in all those ways. I have used it so much. Right now I'm using it as a little cosmetics pouch inside a bag, but when I've traveled I've used it as a jewelry pouch and hooked it into my other bags to keep it secure. I've used it as a little clutch when I'm going out. I've used it as a wristlet. I have used it in so many ways. This is made out of canvas, which is very durable. There's been no wear except for the discoloring, which is actually very normal, but there has been no wear or scratches or anything like that. The only thing that's probably happened is the gold has started to wear on some of the parts of the chain, but not as much as I would have thought considering how much I use this. I literally use this every day, so it's been really great and I would highly recommend this. So that's my 5 functional luxury pieces under $500 that I recommend. If I had to only pick 2 out of those 5, I would definitely pick the 6 key ring holder and the mini pochette that I spoke about first and last. Those were my most favorite items, but the rest of them are also functional items that I do use as well, so I thought I would mention them. And if you have any other questions, please comment below and subscribe if you like my videos. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.